Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Parks and Recs, and this is a breadboard. You're probably saying to yourself, yeah, I already knew that. Duh. It's pretty easy to see what this is. Why are you showing us this breadboard? I just got it in the mail as part of a Kickstarter that I'm really excited about showing to you guys. I don't know. You're probably thinking, why are you so excited about a breadboard? It's not really the breadboard, it's what goes on top of the breadboard. It's going to be a lot easier to show you than tell you. So let me just show you. This is Microrack. Welcome. It's the world of eurorack synthesis, modular synthesis on a breadboard scale. It's really cool. It's really interesting. It's just started shipping out to all of the backers from the Kickstarter campaign. I'm really excited because I just thought to myself, after I got into modular, it was not portable enough and the knobs were not tiny enough. So I'm really excited to explore this with you guys. I know last video I did like this, it was an unboxing. There was so much stuff as part of this package that I got. I couldn't really do an unboxing, an unwrapping, and collectathon of everything that was in that box. So I just wanted to start out with a little something. This is the power module. This whole thing can be powered off of an adapter plug or a USB-C plug. It comes with the adapter plug, so you can plug it into a wall wart, I think, or a power bank. This is a VCO module, an oscillator. It can be also an LFO. This is a VCA, voltage controlled amplifier, and a little sequencer, a little output module. So this is just kind of a basic thing I threw together, but there's so much more. It's a whole ecosystem. It's open source, so you can design your own modules and make them and create them. It's not just eurorack, it's its own ecosystem and universe, which is really cool. A lot more affordable than eurorack, a lot more kind of simple and basic, so you're not kind of getting lost in a lot more complex ideas and systems. A lot more portable, a lot less power draw, and also just, really twee and tiny and cute. So I'm going to put this away and we're going to check out something a little bit bigger. So here we are with the Microrack chassis. This is both a standalone platform that has 2 slots for breadboards, has power on the side, and it can be standalone like it is now, or it is also eurorack compatible. It comes with connections for eurorack power as well, so this can be your connection into the eurorack world from eurorack to microrack, including these little jacket slots. As you can see here, the little pins at the top correspond to these three mini jacks. So this is how you go from microrack into eurorack or analog sync with other analog electronic music devices. So as you heard in the intro there, we've got kind of a two-voice thing going on. We've got a bass voice here, a little square wave. Let's turn down the lead for a second. So we've even got a little pulse width modulation going there on the square wave. That's going into a low-pass gate. And that level for the low-pass gate is being clocked by this other oscillator over here, which I've got in LFO mode, which is why you see that blinking so quickly like that. So that's syncing this. And it's with a triangle, kind of the triangle wave. That's kind of the softest that we have. And then it's also got a little bit of shaping there as well. And then that's going into our little 4-channel sequencer, which also has these little touch plates here. That I'm not exactly sure yet. I haven't done a ton of reading on all the modules yet, because there's a lot of documentation. If you are interested, microrack.org, there's a ton of documentation about each module that is available right now, as well as the specs. So this isn't just a new kit or a new company. It's also a new form factor, a new format, a new standard that people can go and open source their own stuff for. So that's part of the reason why I'm really excited about this, and why I backed the Kickstarter of it, is because it seems like not only a smaller version of, modular synthesis versus eurorack, but also a little bit more inexpensive and a lot more open source. Not that you can't make your own eurorack modules, but I feel like the ability to make your own microrack modules really just on a breadboard is going to make it a lot more accessible to people tinkering around in their garages and making something and sending it out to people, versus having to make a whole eurorack module outfit. Okay, and the top lead voice that I was using, I've got another one of the pitch modules. We're using kind of the sawtooth here. It's going into an envelope generator, which is then going into the filter, which is then going into the VCA. I'm controlling the pitch with the real quick, we'll unplug that so you can hear. I've got everything, the voice going into a delay before it's going into the output module, and I'm controlling with this little stylus, stylo module, as they call it. It's just in a little alligator clip, and this touchpad. Kind of like a stylophone device. If you've ever used one of those, very similar kind of idea, metal to metal conducting. Each strip slightly offset with the signal so that it makes a keyboard, but of course it depends on where you put the pitch of your oscillator. But So yeah, neat little 2-voice system there, just on this single chassis. So a lot more other things you could do with it. There's a digital module that lets you do MIDI in and out, as well as a few other things. There's a saturator module. Let's see what else I've got in here. Oh my gosh, there's just so many different things. I'll just show you. I've got everything laid out in the box here. I've just got a whole bunch of extra modules here. Different inputs, more extra of the jackets and envelopes, saturator. Here's the digital module, low pass gates, counters, more filters, a little sample and hold, compressor. So yeah, really a lot of exciting options here. And like I said, there's also the ability of a lot more things to come on the horizon. I'm really excited about the future of this format and where it'll go, as it, being a kind of a little bit more reasonable alternative to Eurorack, but still kind of scratching the same modular synthesizer itch. So yeah, that's what I've got going on here. I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got my BeatStep running gate and CV for the lead. So really easily you can go from conventional Eurorack level signals right into Microrack, no problem. This little jacket module does the trick, as it says on the knob. I could even, if I wanted to, control probably both, and get a little unison thing going on here. So just like that, you can hear we've got my Arturia BeatStep running CV and gate for both the main lead voice here and the bass voice. So yeah, really easy little jacket module here. Goes from Eurorack line signal, analog signal. This is not MIDI out. This is just CV and gate right into the little adapter here, and then it goes right into Microrack. So really easy, straightforward, simple to sync your Eurorack stuff. It's made to be synced with Eurorack really easily. So that's nice. If you've already got Eurorack, you can fit Microrack into your system really easily. Not only with physically with the plate module, which will fit into all Eurorack 3 HP slots that have the, or 3U slots that have the HP width for it, but it'll also do analog CV signals just like normal Eurorack does. I'm going to try one more thing and see if we can sync this up, analog sync, with another piece of gear I have. So, as you can see, our old friend the dado drum is back, analog synced up with the Microrack. It doesn't start and stop. I guess it doesn't send a reset pulse. It just sends a clock signal to the clock for the sequencer, but it's such a tiny module. There's so much stuffed in here. I'm not upset. There's also probably ways for me to figure this out that I'm not thinking of. I just did this real quick so that I could demonstrate that it worked. Proof of concept style. So here it is. Dado drum analog synced with the Microrack. Everything keeping in sync and in time, and maybe not the, best sounding synth I've ever made, best sounding synth jam ever, but hopefully that shows you a little bit more of what Microrack is capable of, what it's bringing to the table in the modular synthesis game, and also the portability synthesis game. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you checking out my videos. If you would be interested in seeing me demonstrate some more of my weird esoteric synth gadgets and gizmos and instruments that I've picked up over the years, let me know. I have a bunch of weird, crazy stuff. And if you guys want to see it, I'd love to show it off. Thanks for watching, and probably play you out with another jam. Hope you have a great day.